Hey, what's good, everybody? It's me, your hero, Benjamin Banks, and you're watching Leveling Up with Benjamin Banks. And today I'm going to be reviewing episode 7 of season 5 of My Hero Academia, titled Match 3. And before I get into today's review, make sure that you like this video, you subscribe to the channel, and you hit that bell button so that way you're always notified when we have new content here on Leveling Up with Benjamin Banks. So let's go ahead and get into today's review. So the episode, it starts off, we see that the previous match, round 2, the students from class 1A, like, they were pretty much messed up. Tokoyami, he's telling the one girl that is just like, I don't need your pity, even though she's trying to help. And then we see, Momo, she's being dragged off in a wheelchair. It's like they got messed up pretty bad in the last round. And now we're moving over to round 3. And on class 1A, this time we have Todoroki, Ida, Ojiro, and Shoji, and they're going against the members from class 1B, Tetsu, Juzo, Pony, and Sen. Now, Tetsu, we saw him in season 2. He's the guy that is similar to Kirishima, where he can turn his body into steel. His hero name is Real Steel. Then Juzo, he's Mudman, and pretty much what he can do with his quirk is anything that he touches that's not non-living, he can turn it into like a mud, like quicksand, like pretty much that, mud or quicksand, and he can soften whatever he touches. Then you have Pony, who is Rocketti, and pretty much her quirk ability is that she can shoot horns from her head, and pretty much it can hit precise locations, and she's really good at it. And then you have the last member of class 1B, Sen, whose quirk is spiral, and pretty much he can make any part of his body spiral. I'm not gonna touch that one. But anyway, we get into the match. Before it starts, Tokoyami, now that he's fully recovered, he tells Todoroki that, hey, it's just like, I failed my mentor. You need to go out there and kill it, because it's just like, my mentor is Hawks, your mentor was your father, Endeavor, and pretty much it's just like we are representing them because they're the number 1 and number 2 hero right now. So Todoroki, he takes that and he's just like, okay, I'm gonna go out here, I'm gonna do my thing. This was a really good matchup. I like how with everybody on class 1A, it's like they always have somebody on their team that is what's the word? It's just like they're the person who tries to pinpoint where the other team's location is. I'm mad I can't think of the word right now, but y'all know what I'm talking about. And class 1B is like they always are prepared for it. They're always prepared to, move in quick. It's like they never give them time to strategize. So Tetsu, he's already hot-headed, and it's crazy because it's like when I first saw him and Kirishima, it's like I pretty much thought that they were the same person, but you see Kirishima's growth from when we are first introduced to him, and Tetsu, he still comes off like he's the same person who we saw when we originally saw him. And instead of strategizing, he's just like, nah, I'm trying to go and I'm trying to get this over with. We need to show them that we're the best. We need to win this round just like we won the last round. But yeah, I mean, like, it was cool seeing class 1B getting it in. I mean, it's like every time we see class 1A, whenever they think that it's like they have a good strategy or a good plan going into it, it's just like they're always cut off. And we see with Mudman, like everything that he touched, it's like they were falling, they were sinking. We see Ida, he gets trapped inside of the ice that Todoroki makes. And when he gets trapped in there, they already let him know, like, hey, we know that your engines on your legs, they're about to go out on you. And he's just like, nah, like, y'all are wrong. And he comes bursting out of the ice, and then he's rushing to Mudman. And we see that he has a new ability now. He's improved, he's leveled up as well, just like everybody else. And Ida, his new move is called Recipro Turbo. And pretty much this makes his engines on his calves even more stronger than what they were before. His brother, he lets him know that it's just like you have to pull out your old engines, and when you pull the old engines out of the back of your calves, then The new ones will grow in, but you have to be ready for this. And they felt that Ida was ready to finally get this new ability, and now he's showcasing it. And it was awesome seeing this, because I always feel like Ida doesn't get that much love and attention. And I mean, I put him up there. Like, he's up there with Todoroki, Deku, Bakugo. He's up there with him. And I love Ida. I'm glad that he's getting his time to shine. I'm just happy that everybody's getting their time to shine, man. We also see Endeavor. He keeps on texting Todoroki because he wants to teach Todoroki a new technique. And I'm assuming that it's his prominence flame that he used on one of the Nomu that we saw in the last season. So of course Todoroki's in school, and like that's what some of the sidekicks, it's like they're talking behind Endeavor's back, and they're just like, I mean, like, does he not know that his son is in school right now? So that was pretty cool. And just seeing Endeavor just saying, answer your phone, like, why aren't you responding to me? So that was really cool, man. We also get All Might. He comes and he talks to Deku because he wants to know more about Deku. Remember, he had the dream where One For All, it started activating on its own when he was asleep. And of course, Bakugo rolls up and he starts asking the question. And he's just like, yeah, you guys look suspicious. You guys aren't doing a good job hiding from everybody else. So it's like Midoriya, he informs Bakugo of what happened and whatnot. And All Might, he's just concerned because of what happened last time Deku faced off against Shinso. And he just wants to make sure that he can control his ability when he gets out there into the final round. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens next. It's going to be interesting to see what ability that Midoriya might have. I mean, because, I mean, who knows? You know what I'm saying? It's just like, why did One For All just activate on his own when he was sleeping in bed? So, I mean, maybe something is going to happen with the quirk or what, who knows? I'm looking forward to seeing what's going to happen next. So yeah, thanks for watching the review. Let me know what you think is going to happen next in the comments. Let's talk about this. Do you think that Class 1A is going to win this, or do you think Class 1B is going to win this? And do you think that, what's going to happen? Let's talk about it in the comments. Thanks for watching this review. It's me, your hero, Benjamin Banks, and you can find me at KingBenji_Banks on Twitter and Instagram. And then you can look me up on Facebook at Benjamin Banks. I should be the first person to pop up. If not, then I need to contact Mr. Zuckerberg. Thank you for watching this review. Like I always say, keep that pinky up and stay positive. Peace.
Thanks again, everybody, for watching another episode of Leveling Up with Benjamin Banks. Make sure you like, follow, subscribe to the channel. Podcast, we got that too. Make sure you give us a thumbs up and hit that bell for further episodes and notifications. Thanks a lot to our patrons. And if you don't mind, join the Patreon. We'll be having new specials coming up soon.